The massive welfare fraud scandal in Minnesota now drawing attention to other states, exposing similar investigations. Administration officials are opening the books on all state programs receiving billions of your taxpayer dollars. Administrator of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Dr. Mehmet Oz, joining us now with a closer look on this. Good morning to you, sir. One program under federal investigation right now is in the state of Maine. So tell us what you're seeing there and how much money could have been stolen from hardworking taxpayers.
Well, we're talking about across the nation, potentially $100 billion. That's a massive amount of fraud, obviously, and all this money could go back into taking care of folks who are most vulnerable, people who really need these services. But this is much bigger than just the money that's being stolen. When you're willing to steal someone's life as well, that's when I really get upset. And what we're seeing in many of these areas, and I'll speak to Maine for a second, you have the ability and the accusations, and there has been some OIG investigations that have been ongoing. It was a report filed 10 days ago to validate these. But essentially, in Maine, and this is sort of a cousin to what's going on in Minnesota, similar patterns, local communities sort of owning this problem, taking advantage of the system, folks not policing it from the outside, embarrassment about the fact that sort of awkward discussion, accusations that these might be racially inflicted issues if you go after them, so you sort of shy away, which to me is a real problem because our goal is to take care of the most vulnerable. So you remember in Maine, it's not the autistic children that have been the focus of our concerns. It's folks who are older. So these are people over the age of 19 who also have learning disabilities. And in that setting, there's an ability for fraudsters to actually go into the person's house and take over the house, essentially, put them in a closet or put them in a corner, and then not give them the care they need, not give them the food, not nurture them, not monitor them. There have been accusations that police are finding some of these folks outside the home, and they have to be taken back to the home, and when they get to the home, there's no one there taking care of them. These are the kinds of issues that are particularly concerning. But our letter was written about autism services in Maine, which have grown up, have dramatically increased in size, much faster than the actual increase in the number of truly autistic children, which is what happened in Minnesota. Now, what's the cause of this? Well, one possibility, and we know this is happening in Minnesota, is that you have parents being bribed, being given money in order to dishonestly claim their children have autism. Now, here's the concern. If there's one child in the neighborhood with autism, we have services to go take care of that child. There's money that goes to that family. But if every kid in the neighborhood claims they're autistic because their parents say they are, then now you've got no one in the neighborhood actually getting appropriate autism services.